or give me those papers. Let us begin with this pranam mantra. Please recite after me. Today is a great day, Guru Purnima, the full moon night that has been dedicated to the Guru, the preceptor, and we will be remembering that great Guru, and through different bhajans and also the chanting and discussion, we will try to understand what really Guru means. Here is a pranam mantra. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Bimalachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. I bow down to that Sadguru, that holy Guru, the preceptor. And the adjective that has been used about the Guru, Brahmanandam. He is full with the joy of Brahman. That Brahmanandam, and what is that? Brahmanandam, Anandam, Brahma, Anandam, Paramasukhadam. Is excellent, it is so pleasing. And how it is possible? The person who is having that, Kevalam Jnanamurtim, full of knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of Brahman. Knowledge of oneness. There is no duality. The moment there is a duality, I and he, I and that, immediately the fear. So that is a wonderful incident that happened in the life of Bhagavan, and we call that Bhagavan the great master Shankaracharya. This Shankaracharya, an incident happened in Varanasi, Benares. Shankara, he was staying there. One early morning, Shankara was returning from a bath in the holy Ganges. As is the tradition even now with all monks, he proceeded to have the first darshan. After bathing to the Ganga, and you are supposed to go to the darshana of the Shiva, of the Shiva. As soon as the temple gates open, this is the tradition. In his water pot, he carried Ganges water for the Abhisheka. Usually the people, they pour, and in the semi-darkness of the pre-dawn, Sri Shankara found his way virtually blocked by what appeared to be the bulky, formidable form of a low-caste sweeper, a Chandala. Naturally, the Acharya cried out in dismay, "Away, move away." In fact, the Chandala he was the Shiva himself, but that very moment Shankara couldn't understand that Chandala, without moving an inch from the path, he said, "What do you want to be removed by ordering away, away? What do you think? What I am going to remove? Is it my perishable body? Is that not composed of the same 5 elements as yours? All this human body and everything that we see is made of 5 things. That pancha, what are those? Shiti, Apa, Tej, Marut and Boma. So, this person, Chandala, apparently Chandala, he told the Shankara, what thing I am going to remove? You were asking, go away, go away. And then he said, is it not the same, composed of the same elements as yours? Is it myself that you are asking me to remove? Why? There is only one self that permeates all bodies. Shankara was flabbergasted and he realized this simple truth. Now Shankara, he explained the Advaita Vedanta and he said that it is the covering, the truth is covered by the power of Maya, and then not only cover, superimpose something else. Here Shankara, there's a wonderful example. He covered that particular person, the Shiva himself afterwards revealed to Shankara. He covered that and he was thinking he is not pure. See, superimpose that impurity on that Shiva himself. And afterwards Shankara, he wrote Manisha Panchakam. In the 5 verses, he said, who is a guru? And slowly, at that Manisha Panchakam, there's a unique way the Acharya himself, he mentioned that. He said, I will read only the first one, that self-luminous principle of awareness called Sambit, which spreads itself out in the vivid experiences of the triple states of wakefulness, dream and deep sleep. These 3 things in the last Sunday class we were discussing, that this all the time the Vedantin, they are discriminating what is true and what is false. These 3 things are there. When we are awake, whatever we see, whatever we smell, whatever we touch, all those things for us we think that is real. But what happens when we are in dream? When we see that in the dream that something is happening, at that stage that is also real. Otherwise, when I see a terrible dream, maybe a tiger is chasing me, that is a false tiger. Tiger is not there. I am not in the jungle. I am not running. Then when I get up, I see the whole perspiring mind, the dress that I was wearing that time soaked in that. Obviously that proves that was also true. Then which is true? The one when I am awake, one when I am in sleep, and another state is there in the deep sleep. So it says, when I am awake, when I am in this dream, when I am in the dreamless sleep, in all the 3 stages, I am that awareness, that is called Sambit. If it is there, that indwelling witness of the objective world which makes itself universally felt in all living beings, from the world fashioned Brahman down to an insignificant ant, that Sambit, verily am I and not any perceived object. He who is possessed of such strong realization, I repeat, he who is possessed of such strong realization, be he of the lowliest or of the holiest birth, he is the Guru. This is my considered opinion. Manisha Mama. At last he said, Manisha Mama, the considered opinion. Who said? Shankara himself. The Adi Shankara, the Acharya, the exponent of the Advaita Vedanta. This Guru is he who is constantly in every three stage, constantly having that awareness. But this Guru Purnima usually we dedicate in the name of Veda Vyasa. And they say that the splitter of the Veda, Vyasa of the Veda. So splitter, he divided. He collected all these Vedas, the knowledge from different places, from different schools, and then he gave it to us in 4 ways. He organized 4 Vedas. And the Veda gives knowledge of Brahman, again and again, in a different fashion, in a different language. The same Brahman, that awareness. Also, he wrote 18 Puranas, recited Mahabharata, and composed Brahma Sutra. And this is the Veda Vyasa. His mother was Satyavati, father Parashara Rishi. As per the tradition, it says the Vyasa was having 4 sons, Pandu, Dhritarashtra, Vidur and Shuka. Shuka's mother was Pinjala. Vyasa is considered as the Guru. Why? Because he gave us knowledge. In a Hindi couplet it says, Sadguru paave, Ved bataave, Gyan kare updesh, Kaila ke maila, na rahe, yab aag kare paravesh. When the fire entered into that Kaila, then only, maybe that, here mostly you don't use the Kaila, that maybe the wood, when the fire entering into that, the coal or the wood, that is not, the darkness is not there. Similarly, the Guru, when he gives the Upadesha, advises, what happens? Ved batave. What is that Veda? That constantly you are thinking that you are a human being, you have a body, you have a mind, and you have the family, you have the society. These are all Veda. You are Brahman yourself. And that is the way this Guru Purnima is so very important. In the present day, we have God Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. And he came in Bengal in 1836. And he gave the whole life, he was spreading this message. Then he initiated and inspired 2 great disciples of his. One is Ma Sharadamani Devi, another Swami Vivekananda, who not only realized the same truth, they lived in that and then propagated, propounded. Now we will offer our pranam to these great gurus. About Swami Sri Ramakrishna, you have that paper with you. Sarva dharma sthapakastam Sarva dharma swarupakah Acharyanam mahacharyo Rama Krishnaya te Namaha. Rama Krishnaya te Namaha. Yathagne dahika shakti. Ram Krishne sthita hiya. Sarva vidya sarupam tam. Saradam pranamamyam. Saradam pranamamyam. Paratatve sadalino. Rama Krishna samagaya. Yo dharma sthapanarato. Biresham tam namamyam. Biresham tam namamyam. This Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is the embodiment of the Dharma. Dharma personified. What is Dharma? How to live a life according to the Dharma, everything that we see in Sri Ramakrishna. Again, we find the same thing, another life, Ma Sharadamani Devi, and she lived as if the fire in a wood. Yathagne dahika shakti. That way you cannot separate her from Sri Ramakrishna. And then another person came, the great soul, same Sri Ramakrishna in another form as Swami Vivekananda. He was constantly, his mind was always constantly merged in Paratattva. Paratatve sadalino. Constantly merging in that highest realm that is Brahman, but at the same time at the behest of his guru, preceptor, Sri Ramakrishna, he was moving all over the world, dharma sthapana. So that was the mission. What is that dharma? To make people aware about their divinity and to help them to manifest it. And very simple way he said, to make people aware about their divinity and to help them to manifest it. And here in Hindu religion, almost every month there will be so many, 2-3 functions. If you go to the Hindu temple, constantly there are so many functions, today this, today that. Why? To remind people, constantly asking them to be aware about the God. Indifferent. If you say only once in a month, once in a week, the other days, oh no matter. Whatever you think you can do, only one day if you can come to temple, that will be. No, every time, every moment. So in a different way, so many different programs they have made, utsavas. And today is a great day. Why? Because the same Guru, about the Guru we come to know. And who is this Guru? We will chant this wonderful sloka. Please repeat after me. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. In the tradition, Hindu tradition, they always say there is a creator, the sustainer and destroyer. So all these things that are happening, the same God in three different forms, He is doing it. One is the Brahma, who is creating, Vishnu, who is helping to sustain, and the Maheshwara taking it back again in the original form. That is three. So they are the gurus constantly doing it. But at the same time, in the next line it says, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Param means the highest, and Brahman means all pervading consciousness. This again and again it comes in a different way, as because it is so difficult even intellectually to convince, intellectually to understand. So that's why they always take the help of many other things. And here it says, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Ena Characharam. Chara and Achara, sentient, insentient, in everything that is present. Who? Guru is present. How the Guru can be present in all this? So that means it is the consciousness. The Guru is everywhere. Akhanda, you cannot make any division, you cannot make any part. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Ena Characharam. Tad Padam Darshitam Yena. Naturally, the people may ask, who is all pervading, not having any form, where from you got the charana, tat padam, his feet? How can you say like that? Here, the word, the feet, the charana or pada means about that Brahman. Tad padam darshitam yena. Who can explain, who can make us understand that all-pervading one? Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Now in a very simple language it says, Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. When the Narendranath, the young Vivekananda, went to Sri Ramakrishna, he was not knowing him that time, he was not accepting him as a guru, but he was tormented with one question. Is there anyone who has seen God? We read so much about God, but has there anyone can say that I have seen God? He went to so many people. Then only Sri Ramakrishna, the moment he asked that question, he said, I have seen more clearly than I see you now. So this is very important statement. More clearly, what does it mean? When I see with my eyes, if my eyes is weak, then I may not see you properly. But when I realize that God, I don't need the glasses, I don't need anything, it is so clear, because it is me. That ajnana, timirandhasya, ignorance, what is that ignorance? Wrong ideas, wrong conception, wrong knowledge, wrong notion. That is the ajnana. That immediately it is removed by the God. That is the Guru. Ajnana timirandhasya jnananjana salakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Sthavaram janghamam vyaptam yat kinchit sacharacharam tad padam darshitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Chidrupena parivyaptam Trilokyam sacharacharam. Now it is giving the clearly how that Guru can be all over. But that Guru means that Brahma Jnani, he is a person. But that knowledge that he is having, that is everywhere, and how Chid Rupa, Sat Chit Ananda Sarupa, not that the very important Upanishads are telling this, it is because there are again the arguments are there, how it is possible, but only to make it is easy to understand that Chit Sarupa, all every time he is living there as a jnana, as a knowledge. That Chidrupena parivyaptam, he is everywhere as a knowledge. Trilokyam sacharacharam, we consider as the three loka, that is the heaven, the earth and the hell. These are the three loka. So everything covered with that jnana, with that knowledge, with that consciousness, one who can show it to us, he is the Guru. And then the Guru does a wonderful thing. Aneka janma samprapta karma bandha vidahine atma jnana pradanena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namah. We the Hindus firmly believe that whatever we work, whatever work we do, whatever thought we think, everything is having a result. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad. Constantly all the scriptures urging us, requesting us, ordering us, forcing us to do good thing. Why? Why should it be moral? Swami Vivekananda is asking, why should I have to be moral? And then the answer he is also giving, for my betterment. Whatever is happening in this particular life, that is the result of the past karma that I have done. Some people may scoff, they say, oh, I don't believe, whether you believe it or not. That is the truth. That is happening. And there are many arguments are there in favor. Against it is there, some people are telling in favor too. So this is what the action of the karma, what the Guru does. The Guru means that God, he can stop that. He can totally change it. In the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, when we are reading, we came across to that. When someone pointed out to Sri Ramakrishna, said, the result of the karma, that will remain, isn't it? Whether we are taking the name of God, or realizing God, or becoming a devotee, the past karma, that will have to suffer, isn't it? Very simple way Sri Ramakrishna said, emphatically he said, no. About the devotees, the totally different role. The rules are different for the devotees. Those who are taking the refuge at the feet of God, Maya metam tarantite. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna said, who is taking refuge in me, I will help him to go across the Maya. So here, Anika Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine. If we truly, sincerely take the refuge at the feet of God, whatever have I done, I don't know. But please forgive me for that. And now in this life, you are only my refuge. I do not know anything else. And surely and certainly, the God will take care. Aneka janma samprapta karma bandha vidahine atma jnana pradanena. How he does? By giving the Atma Jnana, self-knowledge, realization, and immediately he understands, oh, I am not bound by this. Atma Jnana Pradanena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namah. In another stotra it says, it is very, very essential to have the Guru and the devotion to the Guru. Otherwise, nothing can help you. And then it gives different type of examples. Shariram Surupam Sada Roga Muktam Yashascharu Chitram Dhanam Merutulyam Gurorang Hripadme Manaschinna Lagnam Gurorang Hripadme Manaschinna Lagnam Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim. It is all futile. If you are not devoted or you are not realizing the God properly in this life, in this human life, everything that you see is bogus, nothing. It cannot give you help. Even your best body, Shariram Surupam, you are very handsome, very beautiful, and Sada Roga Muktam, you are free from all diseases, very strong. You can enjoy everything in this world, and you have a lot of money. You can use that for your enjoyment, and you have respect also in the society. Even then, if you are not devoted, if you are not understanding the true knowledge, tata kim, what is going to happen to you? And this way it goes on giving kalatram dhanam putra potradi sarvam griham bandhava sarva etad bijatam Gururang Ripadme Manaschinna Lagnam Gururang Ripadme Manaschinna Lagnam Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Shadangadi Vedo Mukhe Shastra Vidya Kavitvancha Gadyam Supadyam Karoti. All the Vedas, not only the 4 Vedas, other Angas. Anga mean the different other scriptures also. Is a master, is a vast knowledge. And he can explain it in different way. In a poetical way, or sometime he is writing in the prose way, order, and he is getting lot of respect in the society. It is of no use, says Shankaracharya, unless and until you are having the devotion at the feet of the Guru. Guru Rangri Padme Manaschinna Lagnam Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim Tata kim. I met one gentleman and he was showing me his personal pad, letterhead, and so many places he has worked, so many institutions he was there as vice chairman, as vice president, as maids and that, full list at the right side of his letterhead. And now nobody knows him, nobody cares about him. And he was in the foreign land, he goes on telling, when I was in South Africa, all are looking at each other, and he could understand that people are not liking him. I used to feel really very sorry for him. After all these things, he himself was not happy. Why? He didn't devote himself to the God, the eternal, the peace. That he never thought of. And this is the result. And so clearly it mentioned over here, Bidesheshu Manya Sadesheshu Dhanya Sadachara Vritteshu Shaktas Tathapi Sadachara Vritte, he is also maintaining some morality. But that is one thing. At the same time, you should have to have complete surrender at the feet of the God. Every time, every moment, you should have to tell yourself, God, I am yours. Guru Rangri Padme Manaschinna Lagnam. Lagnam means attest. And at the feet of the Guru, that God, at the feet of the Guru, if my mind is not attached, tata kim, tata kim, tata kim, tata kim, Shama mandale bhupa, Bhupala bandai, Sada sevitam yasya, Padarabindam. He is giving the example that all the Bhupala, the kings, are coming and bowing down before him and showing all their respect to him. He is such a great person in this, the world. Even then, go and ask him, he is not happy at all. If there is no happiness, then what is the use of this position? Because he couldn't understand the permanent thing, that is the God. Guru Rangri Padme Manaschenna Lagnam Tata Kim Tata Kim Tata Kim Tata Kim. Sometimes when we were the brahmacharis, we were learning these songs and all that, Tata Kim. We liked it very much, Tata Kim. And you know, always the Indians, they always use these words for some fun and all. Then someone told that today, you know, in Belur at our time, it was so difficult to get some good food. And sometimes some rich people, they used to give the money to Bandara, that is called the word. Bandara means there will be good food will be there. Someone came to know and he came and told, do you know, today there is a very good food. Then others will say, Tata Kim, Tata Kim. What is that? What is that? Even after the food, again tomorrow we are going to be hungry. And the same thing, Tata Kim, Tata Kim. So that way we used to have the joke. And last, the sloka we will read. Aranye navasvasya gehena karye na dehe mano me vartate tvanagre Guru Rangri Padme Manaschenna Lagnam Guru Rangri Padme Manaschenna Lagnam Tata Kim Tata Kim Tata Kim Tata Kim. See here, we have decorated and worshipped the Guru. Who is that Guru? No picture, only Omkara. The Omkara is the Guru. Why? Because that is the Brahman. If you read the Upanishad, again and again it says, Omkara is the Brahman. The expression of Brahman, it is so difficult to express about Brahman, but only through the Omkara it could go near to that. So the Omkara is the Brahman. So here, so every time I see, I like it so nice. A very small Omkara, not very big. That Omkara, that is the Brahman. And here, in a Bengali song, a very nice way, they are praying to God. Bhava sagar tarana karana he Rabi Nandana Bandhana Khandana He. Bhavasagara. This is like an ocean. We cannot see. If you go inside the sea, you cannot see the other shore, nothing. When you leave inside that sea, if you can look around, nothing but water. You always feel, are we going in the right direction? When you are going to reach? I had that type of feelings when I used to sail from Calcutta to Andaman. So that type of huge, long, everywhere water and water. That is why Bhava Sagara. Here also, this life is like the Sagara. And its prayer is, please remove all the bondages that I am having here and help me to cross the ocean of samsara. Bhava Sagara Tarana Karana He. Rabi Nandana Bandhana Khandana He. And who am I? Very humble. Sharanagata Kinkara Bhitamane. Gurudeva Dayakar Dina Jane. Gurudeva Dayakar Dina Jane. Gurudeva Dayakar Dina Jane. As because time is very short, so we won't repeat. And the last only we will repeat, and other slokas one time only we will chant. Hridi Kandara Tamasa Bhaskara He. Tumi Vishnu Prajapati Shankara He. Para Brahma Paratpara Vedo Bhane. How nicely they are praying. Please help me to cross this ocean of samsara. How? By giving the light within my heart. Wow. How you can give? Because you are the Brahman. You are the Parabrahma, at the same time Vishnu, Prajapati, the Brahma, and Shankara. Please enlighten me, and so that I can go beyond this. Mana Bharana Shashana Ankushahi. Naratrana Tare Hari Chakshushahi. Gunagana Parayana Devugane. Gurudeva Dayakar Dina Jane. Kula Kundalini Guma Bhanja Kahi. Hridi Granthi Bidarana Karakahe. Mama Manasha Chanchala Ratra Dine. Gurudeva Dayakar Dina Jane. Ripusudana Mangala Nayakahe. Sukha Shanti Barabhaya Dayakahe. त्रय ताप हरे तब नाम गुने, गुरुदेव दया कर दीन जने. And that was a wonderful discovery of the rishis, of the gurus. Only the name of God can help you. If you can't do anything, only go on repeating the name of God. That will do. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna said, Ma Sharada Muni also said, Swami Brahmananda ji, again and again they are telling, only take the name of God. Japa, japa, japa. And Yajnanam Japa Jadgoshmi. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna said that your name, Traya Tapo Hare, Taba Nama Gune. All the miseries I can remove, I can be free from the miseries only by taking your name. Taba Nama Sada Shubha Sadhakahe. पतिताधम मानव पाप कहे. The Ratnakar, the great dacoit, ferocious person, he was asked by his guru Narada to take the name of Rama. That name also he could not pronounce properly, but afterwards he became Valmiki, the great rishi, and he composed Ramayana. Only taking that name of Rama, Rama and Rama. That is the name of Tabo Nama, Sada, Shubha. Sometimes some people they ask the question, Swamiji, suppose I am not very pure that day, can I take the name of God? God's name is always pure. Anywhere, anytime, every time, you must go on taking the name of God. Sometimes I didn't bathe that day, so I didn't take the name of God. Only that water can clean you. No water can clean you unless you take the name of God. So that should be the conviction that I am taking the name of God. Nothing wrong is going to happen to me. It cannot be. Tab naam sada shubha sadhakahe. पतिताधम मानव पाव कहे. महिमा तब गोचर शुद्ध मने. Again we can remember that Jesus, he said, the blessed are those who are pure in heart, for they shall see God. The moment your mind is purified, you can understand God. Mahima tab gochara shuddha mane. Gurudev daya kar deen jane. O great Lord, I am meek, I am humble, have mercy on me. And then he is praying, Jaya Sadguru Ishwara Prapakahe. Bhavarog Vikar Vinashakahe. What that Guru does? Bhavaroga. All the time the desire, the anger, the attachment, all those things are removed by the name of God. These are all diseases. Bhavaroga. All these desires. And who removes this? Guru. Jaya Sadguru Ishwara Prapakahe. भवरोग विकार विनाश कहे. Now the prayer. मन यान रहे तब श्री चरणे. My only prayer is, let my mind be always at your feet. Ma Sharada Mani Devi said, we talk about tapasya. All the Indians, they know this word, tapasya, tapas, austerity. When they asked Mother, she said, and this is religion. She said, what is this tapasya, my child? Somehow you have to keep your mind at the feet of God, and that is tapasya. Not eating or standing inside the cool water or doing this, doing that, it is okay. But the real tapasya is to keep the mind always collected and then putting it at the feet of the God. But my mind is ready to do everything except that. So I am praying to God. Mana jain rahe tab Sri Charane. Gurudev daya kar deen jane. Gurudev daya kar deen jane. Gurudev daya kar deen jane. Jai Sri Guru Maharaj Ji ki. Jai Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Dev ki. Jai Mahamai ki. Jai Swami Ji Maharaj Ji ki. Jai Ganga Mai ki. Now let us say once again, Jai Guru Maharaj Ji ki. When you say that, you remember your own Diksha Guru or the respected person whom you respect most. You can remember him or her. Jai Guru Maharaj Ji ki. I went to somebody's house. They invited me to explain the Bhagavad Gita, but they were interested to teach that, particularly meditation, to the children. And they were so small kids, I was wondering how to talk to them. Then when I was talking about the teacher, instead of Guru, I said the teacher. Immediately one very small boy, maybe in grade 1 or 2, he raised his hand, and what? I have 2 teachers, he said. And I am remembering my 2 teachers. I took Diksha from Swami Ishatmananda ji, and also got initiated in the sannyasa by Swami Gambhirananda ji. So the moment the child said, I have 2 teachers, I also, not openly, but mentally I said, I too have 2 teachers. I remember them today. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma.